Now we're at the closing of the agenda, closing comments and suggestions for future agenda items. Does anyone have anything to suggest?
Yeah, we haven't really talked about the YouTube products that you produced, and I guess maybe I would just like some consensus that there's nobody objecting to us running with this YouTube channel and trying to get out this information that Jeff has. It's video from our last meeting that's been condensed into, sort of palatable sound bites. And we'd like to go forward with opening this up to the public, getting feedback and circulating to the press as long as nobody has any problems with that.
I've pulled up on the shared screen the YouTube channel as it's been set up. If you go to this exact spot, you won't see the videos because they're more private than that, just so you know. They are unlisted. So again, if you were to find the Broadband Alliance's YouTube channel, these videos wouldn't be there, but I have set them up as a playlist for the meeting, taking little 5-minute, 7-minute chunks of video that were the most concise and well said portions of the last quarter's meeting. Similarly, provided that the audio and video works and the recording of this meeting, I'll do the same for this meeting. And so now is an opportunity to say, I don't want to be on YouTube.
I think it's important that the public have some kind of an access to what we're doing.
Right.
I agree.
I really would like to know if anyone has any objection in getting this soundbite sized video about the county and about the projects and how bad the situation is, based on the one that Jeff showed the steering committee, but not as exhaustive as that.
Thank you for that input.
This is Tom West. Might I suggest that you might have a 2-level approach? One which is, let's say, a 2-minute job, and then the longer one if people wanted to go and get more detail. And the other comment I would make is we're working diligently to try to make sure we have the correct maps for project 2 and 3. So I would hope that we wouldn't throw this out to the public until we can give Jeff those maps, and that should be within a few days.
Thank you for that input.
I was thinking of, to start with, the picture that he showed at the beginning of just what the situation is, not what the project is. Now, whether we can give a clear way to present the projects is another problem, I think.
Fine.
Very good. And so, to recap, I have actually created I initially broke down the video of last quarter's meeting and chopped it back together with the agenda. So where it says Mendocino County Office of Education, that slide, I would add the video of Michelle giving her presentation. There is an intact version of the entire meeting, but it is so the number of gigabytes made it practically impossible to deliver in that format. So uploading 5-minute clips to YouTube is the only way to really share the meeting. The minutes and recording is available to the Chief Executive's office and Community Foundation in perpetuity. We can put those on thumb drives and deliver them and keep an annual record thumb drives with the full meeting. But the 5-minute intervals are because of the data constraints.
I think it's also worth mentioning that we've sort of internally decided that we'd like to run the format this way where we have invited guests and not necessarily open it up to members of the public who would be in direct opposition to our mission, which has happened in the past. And so we brainstormed that this is the way to get out the information we'd like the public to know without that sort of side interference. And I'm not hearing anybody object, so I'm going to take that as a yes, we need to go forward on this YouTube channel idea.
I agree. Jeff, can you share that URL with us?
Yes, I can. Absolutely. I will do that. And then await the steering committee's review of the videos and see which particular videos we might want to highlight for Facebook. I mean, the idea is we publish it to YouTube, but promote it on Facebook. And I'll defer to agreement of the steering committee with regard to how to proceed in that direction, and do the same sort of treatment for this meeting. But I'll share in advance the links to all of the videos, which are viewable but unlisted. So if you have the link, you can watch it. But if you go to the YouTube channel, they won't appear as content yet. Moving on, it is 1 minute to 12. Any other ideas for upcoming meetings or closing comments? Thank you all for being here.
Thanks, Jeff. Good meeting.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks all. Happy
Take care,
Friday.
everyone.
Take care.
Hey, thanks, Jeff. Very informative.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, John. Take care. Have a good weekend.
Good.
Happy Labor Day.
Okay.
Bye.